What is up, my realtor friends? It's Patrick Lang's Cross Country Mortgage. I got a mortgage update for you this week. We're going to talk about the real estate market heating up in March. We're going to talk about interest rates, what the heck is going on with them. And then we're going to talk about some opportunities to grow your business, to network, and to live a better life. So stay tuned, stay with me. A little bit longer video going through all the stats, but useful information. So first thing in March, median days on market, 32 days, down from 41 days in February, down from 35 days last year. So that's a 22% increase if you're a seller. That's good news. If you're a buyer, it means you have less opportunities to negotiate. Median sales price went up to $575, so that's an increase of 1% month over month, a decrease of 3% year over year. So price points fell over the last year, but headed into that spring market month to month, those prices are starting to go up. Price reductions, good news if you're a seller on this. 22% of listings had a price reduction. Last month in February, it was 24%. Last year, it was 27%. So market is heating up a little bit there. Closed sales were at 3,000. 2,000 last month and about 2,900 last year. So not a big year over year change, but headed into that spring market. Again, a pretty good month over month change. Active inventory, we're at 9,370. That's an increase of 9% month over month and year over year. So inventory is about 9% higher this month and this year. So a little bit more inventory over there. Now the big measurement of demand. Demand's up 30% month over month, 11% year over year. So we measure demand with pending sales. So we had about 3,700 in March. And in February, there was only about 2,800. So that's an increase of 30% in demand month over month. And last year, pending sales were at 3,357. So we are seeing more people go under contract. Lastly, months of inventory. We're at 3 months inventory. That's down from 3.7 months inventory in February. And it's up a little bit over last year. Okay, there was 2.9 months of inventory in March of last year, 3.1 months of inventory in March of this year. Biggest opportunity for buyers that I'm seeing right now is attached properties. So attached properties under $1 million, the median days on market is 39 days. So a lot, about 9 days more than if you average it all together. Detached properties under $1 million, 24 days. So those detached homes are going in 3 weeks about, which is a huge improvement. So if you're a buyer, especially first-time home buyers, those attached properties are great opportunities to negotiate, get seller concessions. I'm seeing it a little bit harder on the detached properties. Now, what the heck's going on with interest rates? Well, we hit 3-year lows basically on February 28th. After February 28th, a little war started. Well, that drove oil prices way up. We saw rates go as high as 6.625. They were at 5.99 on average national, according to Mortgage News Daily on February 28th. We saw the highest point at 6.625 because of those oil prices going up. Remember, if oil prices are going up, inflation could go up, and inflation is bad for mortgage rates. So that's why we saw them jump. We saw them jump all the way up to 6.625. They've dipped down to about 6.5. So we'll see what that does to all the demand going through this month. Hopefully those, the spring demand still continues. But that's kind of what happened to mortgage rates. Now, they did dip down a little bit just because there's been hints at the war may be ending in 2 to 3 weeks. We'll see what happens. But if we get information about reductions in the war, good news in the war, good news in oil prices, we'll probably see those interest rates come down. Last thing I got for you. On the second and fourth Wednesday, every month, 9 a.m. at my office, we do a little mastermind. And we talk about how to how to do more business, how to save more money, make more money, give more money away. So we talk about finances and we talk about how to live a great life, which can be hard in this industry. I would love for you to come and check it out. We have some great success stories, including someone from our last meeting take some of the tactics we were talking about. And with that, in 3 weeks, they've booked $4 million in business. 4 different transactions totaling $4 million in sales. So come check out, share, and then implement, and we'll help you grow your business. Questions for me? I'm on call this weekend. Easily still get deals done in April if they go under contract this weekend. Let me know how I can help. Thanks.